Amy Osetinsky here, your friendly neighborhood CU Online instructional designer. Today, I'm in the CU Online offices with John Byrd, who is going to record our first faculty weblog. John is going to be taking you all through the process of creating pop-up boxes using HTML. John has created these boxes in his financial management course to encourage students to interact with content.
Hi, Amy Osetinsky asked me to talk about a little snippet of HTML that I wrote, or stole really, that I've been using in an MBA finance class and some other classes that I teach online using the Canvas platform. So this is a basic MBA class in finance. It's a required course for all of our MBAs at CU Denver. I have a learning module, and my motivation for having this little snippet was I wanted students to be able to go through, start here, do some problems, but I wanted them to get immediate feedback. And so I created these practice problems, and the way they work is they do a problem, and it's multiple choice. They get to click on it, and it will immediately tell them in a pop-up box whether their answer was correct and give them a little explanation of what they did wrong and how to correct it, or if they did it right. Sometimes you have bells and whistles in here, sometimes just the word correct. But it became a really good way to create a module that allowed students at their own pace to go through and learn a lot of basic skills that they need for my class. So this comes pretty early in my class. Now I want to show you the HTML that is behind this and explain to you just a little bit about what you need to do to modify the HTML to fit your needs. Let me see if I can find it. Now here's the trick. You gotta scroll through this thing and figure out what's going on. So here is the very first snippet. And I'll expand this just a teeny bit. And Amy is going to post a snippet and will probably highlight what needs to be changed. So this is what it looks like. It's not very big. It happens to be in a table. So we really could reduce the HTML that you need to pay attention to just this part. And there's a couple things going on. You have this thing ID equals, and then in quotes, and I have linked to practice problem 1. Now these links have to be unique because it's going to go to wherever you have this practice problem 1, PP1 in this case, and it's going to pop up that window. So you can't just copy it and paste it in different places, otherwise you'll get 3 or 4 windows popping up. So you have to go through and change each of those, and then you enter in this place, oops, let me see if I can just highlight this, the question that you're asking, or in this case, let me go back one step. Here's the question that we're asking up here, and you can see possible answers. And then here are the possible answers in this code. Here's the first possible answer right here. And it's called link PP1. And if a person chooses that highlighted answer, then this is the box that's going to pop up, and it says, sorry, incorrect. This is what the answer is that you gave me, and what you needed to give me was something here, or whatever you'd say. You know, if it was something in art history, it would be, no, this isn't by Van Gogh, this is by Picasso, whatever it is. And then we have our other answers right down here. There's the second one. It's going to be in its little area, and it will respond with correct. And you can put an image in if you want. You could have more text that says you're brilliant, all that sort of stuff, however you want to do that kind of empowerment and enhancement. And here's our third little piece of text, or our third answer rather. And again, it's turns out to be incorrect, and then I give them the correct answer, and so on. So that's the HTML. What you have to do is change this name, and it's got to be replaced 3 times. So here, here, and here. And you have to do that for each of the possible answers. So here's the practice problem, answer 2, practice problem, answer 2, practice problem, answer 2, and so on. You have to be a little careful with that. But other than that, once you have the little snippet, it's just changing those little link names, putting in your answers, and away you go. And then you get this, let me show you once again. You get this kind of cool deal where students can go through and, oops, I think I make the second one correct too often. You don't have to do that. And it's kind of nice because students can go through and immediately discover whether they're right or wrong, and you don't have to create links up and down the page. Anyway, I hope that you can use this. I do want to mention one other thing. I mentioned at the very start, but I kind of stole this. There's this wonderful resource on Canvas, and Amy, again, will give you the URL for it. We ended up at the bottom, and it's called Canvas LMS. Let me get the URL for you. Uh-oh. I'm in a little trouble. Style guide. And so it's canvas.instructure.com/style guide. And it's this wonderful place, if I can find it. Sorry, Amy.
That's okay.
With all kinds of neat little snippets and ideas for improving your class, making them look more beautiful, tightening them up. And somewhere in here, I found a teeny snippet that I was able to modify a little bit to do that. But there's some wonderful things here. And again, Amy will create a link that'll show you how to do buttons and change type and add things. It's really a nice way to enhance your class. I hope you can use some of these. Thanks for listening.